I cannot stop people from barbecuing. Nobody have a problem barbecuing.
This chaotic scene on West 73rd Place in Englewood caught the city's attention over the weekend, primarily because of who was very nearly caught in the crossfire of those bullets. 17th Ward Alderman David Moore.
Last week, Alderman Moore announced he'd be camping out on the block to draw attention to what he says is a long-running issue with crime there. As we keep an eye on politics this morning, we wanted to learn more about why he set out to do this and how it's been going.
Alderman Moore joins us now live from his tent in Englewood. Good morning, Alderman Moore.
Good morning. How you doing today?
We're doing
Happy
well.
Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth to you. Thanks for getting up early in your relocated home here for the time being. You voiced concerns about the open-air drug market on this specific block between Ada and Racine. So what inspired you to demonstrate in this particular way to draw attention to the problem in your community?
First of all, it's been well over 5 years that I've been working diligently with law enforcement at every level to control what was going on over here. And this is open-air drug market in terms of people driving down the street like it's a super highway. It is more like a drug drive-through, and it's wide open, but people can't come out on their porch. And then when a young lady got killed the other day, actually she got shot on the very lot that our tent is set up on, and then made it down further on the block where she was found. I got several calls to my office of residents frustrated. And what are you doing, Alderman? What are you doing? And I'm like, I've done this over the years. I've done that. Well, you need to do more. And Brian, I didn't know what else to do.
And so
God put this in my spirit, and this is the only thing I could come up with.
So let me ask you this, Alderman. It's Dana Kozlov, by the way. What's the community's response been to this since you set up your tent? And has the community's response changed since Friday's shooting incident?
Well, the community and the people who want to live a quality of life, a normal life on this block, because what's going on isn't normal. They're very appreciative. You have seen kids come out and play. You have seniors come out and water their grass and say, man, I get to sit on the porch and water my grass. But the activity just has moved around the corner. And that's what happened Friday night when it moved around the corner. It disrupted some other activity on another block, and then that shooting occurred. So our concern is, what's the strategy from law enforcement as a whole, not just CPD, but the county, the state, and the federal government? What's the strategy after David Moore leaves here? I'm turning over you now a clean block. What are you all going to do to keep this clean? And that's all I'm asking for. Once I get that strategy, I can go time and spend with my mother, who's in the hospital right now. I can go and continue to spend time with my family and do the other things that I need to do throughout the community. And so that's all I'm waiting for, is a strategic plan of what they're going to do when I leave here.
Well, I know you have said that you're going to be on your post in that tent until you see increased patrols and get that response you want from the powers that be. But I have to ask you, how are you holding up in these conditions with the heat and the hot weather we've been dealing with?
You know what? When God sends you to something, He'll make the provision. I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. And I just want to thank the people that have been coming out. I got two young men out here with me now, Bob Israel and Taiwan Sims. They're out here right now. So there's people been out here camping out with us. There's different people that have come by. They just happen to be here now. That has made this possible for me to do this and to bring exposure to this block, to this street, so that now everybody knows what's going on. And if nothing is done, that's a failure of leadership.
All right, Alderman David Moore, we look forward to hearing an update from you on whether you hear from CPD or the mayor's office or anyone else who can affect even more change. We thank you for being with us this morning.